Wow, it's Bruin news time here at Cascade High School. You will better listen to me. Yes, I am a bear.
Hey Bruins, welcome to the Bruin Broadcast. If you have any interest in being in the Bruin Broadcast, being an anchor, or having some type of content in it, then come to Activity Center during lunch and talk to our ASB officers. Or come to our meetings on Tuesdays after school. We meet in Activity Center until about 3:30 and we'd love to hear your feedback. We want to see a bunch of different people up here. So go ahead and come to our meetings on Tuesdays from 2 to 3:30. See you there.
Yeah, touch that match. Touch it. Oh my God!
Hey Bruins, this week in sports, JV football plays on Monday against Jackson at home.
On Tuesday, volleyball plays away at Mariner at 7. Girls soccer plays against Lake Stevens at home at 7:30. Girls swim has a meet against Mariner starting at 2:30. And shout out to the boys tennis team for a great season, and watch them as they head to districts at Jackson starting at 1 p.m.
On Wednesday, freshman football plays at Jackson at 6 p.m.
Then on Thursday, volleyball plays a home match against Jackson at 7. Girls soccer plays a home match against Mount Vernon starting at 7:30. And girls swim has a swim meet against Mount Vernon and Kamiak starting at 2:30.
On Friday, varsity football plays against Lake Stevens at 5. Have a great week, Bruins.
Bump, set, spike, spooky. Join us for costume volleyball on October 31st from 3 to 5 in the gym. Team forms are due by the 25th and applications are out now in the Activity Center. It's $7 per team and there's 7 people maximum on each team. A variety of prizes will be given to the people with best costume. So hope to see you there all dressed up.
Hey Cascade, that just about wraps up this Bruin Broadcast. But first, here's a few announcements. First announcement is, if you want to receive food from the food drive and you're eligible for free and reduced lunch, then you can pick up an application in the counseling center today. Applications are due back by November 16th. Also, senior versus staff volleyball game is on November 4th at 7 p.m., so make sure to mark your calendars. Anyway, that's all we have this week, Bruins. So remember, here at Cascade, it's a Bruin thing.
Pumpkins video.
Come on down! You are the first 4 contestants on
The Cascade Bruin Show.
Our story begins with a youthful aspiring merchant who decided to sell his wares for some serious quid. His wares in this case being pumpkins. But alas, he has marked his prices too high for the meager commoner to afford, and thus he can sell none. However, just when all seemed bleak, one remarkable young lad took interest in the merchant's pumpkin valuables and found that these beautiful pumpkins were very nice. However, this young lad was a connoisseur of fine pumpkinry, and he knew that these pumpkins were overpriced. The young lad questioned the merchant's shady practices, but he did not like this. The merchant had been selling pumpkins for quite a long time and did not appreciate being insulted in this manner. The merchant had never been so insulted in his life. The young lad stood his ground in hopes that he might be able to get a better price on these glorious pumpkins. However, the merchant had other plans. The merchant slammed his fist down on the table. This was clearly too much for him to handle. The young lad looked anxious and scared. He knew something was going to happen. With incredible speed, the merchant pulled from his coat an umbrella. The young lad started to run, but the merchant was quicker and turned the young lad into a pumpkin. The pumpkin that was once a young lad now sat motionless on the cold, hard ground. The merchant bent down to pick up the pumpkin slowly. He pressed one ear up against the pumpkin and could hear a muffled scream emanating from inside. The merchant slowly placed the pumpkin down on his table amongst the other pumpkins and reclined in his chair, ready to sell more pumpkins.
Recording. So, talk to me.
Hey there, pal. How's it crack-a-lackin'?